Right. So I'm gonna have to read this book. I find. Let's look at the back. Okay. It says. The I Ching of the Book of Change has been a guide to divination, the prediction of the future for over 3,000 years. The prediction, guys. Written before whatever, it is at the heart of Chinese wisdom, offering a conception of the world different from other Eastern traditions of thought. Change itself is considered the most powerful force in the universe and is not accidental. Everything happens for a reason. Through a combination of mathematical ingenuity and psychological intuition, it offers an intriguing and prophetic guide to prediction. Okay, they use numbers and symbology for a reason. That's why the I Ching is basically, I don't know, the handmaid's tale to how to get a hard-on for a hexagram. Okay? Okay? Walmart, their logo is a hexagram. I wonder if they're initiated. Because this is the same as this, and I'm gonna look it up and figure out why. But this literal book, so like part 2, like after all of that of the book, it like tells you what to like, how to decode and understand the rest of the book. All right, so literally what happens after this is it goes into how to like look at hexagram 1 through 64. And there's 6 lines, and if there is my principle, as of what little I've read, is if there's a dark spot, it means there's like a 9 there or something. So you have like bottom place, second, third. So it says 9, 9, 9 for the bottom place, and then it goes like the 4th place is 9, 5th place is 9, and the 6th place is 9. So the first hexagram is just a bunch of 9s for all the lines. And then if you go to the back and figure out, oh my god, look at all this crap. Alright, so I have to learn new language of lines. So when you go to 63, the n minus 1 of the last, you're going to get a 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6. 9, 6, and then 64 is you're going to get a 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9. 3 69s. Like the one there. And like the one there. Maybe one there, maybe one there, maybe one there. So, right. So, I'm listening to this guy. I don't know, I Ching explained in simple form. You know, like, I'm looking at this. What is happening? Oh, yeah, it's a touchscreen. So, that's weird. So, he's talking about at the beginning. He says the first thing about...
As far as this dimension, which I refer to it as the third dimension. A lot of people say...
Anyway, he's talking about cellular biology.
As far as most people are concerned. Biology.
There you go.
But talking about this... in cellular biology, as far as how all life is created,
Right. Let's stop with all life being created. So this is some number pattern, okay? He's going to just double it, okay? And then he's going to do what I do. It's like when you have a 1 and a 6, it's going to be a 7. When you have a 3 and a 2, it's a 5. When you have a 6 and a 4, it's a 10. When you have he's going zeros and nothing based, and then you get a 1. That's an 11, that's a 2, you know, blah. So you get this 1, 2, 4, 8, 7.
Start off with a single...
My pen can make that. Anyway, you get 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. And then something happens after this. I got that twice. Alright, so we know that we're 0 based, because you said we were 0 based earlier. So where's your 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5? Well, I'm not going to look at this row. I'm going to look at this row. And then I'm going to look at this row. So at the beginning you got a 1. And then you got a 1, 2. And you got a 4. And then you got a seam of time, which he likes to talk about. Okay? So there's your 1, 2, 4. Now look at this side. You got a 6, a 0, and a 1, 1. That's 8. Okay, well, if we added up all that, let's add up all that. That's 7. 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. Cool. Let's look down. 1, 2, IV is 4. 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5? I don't know. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. I don't know. I like the first way. I don't know. 55 and a 10 are double digits. I don't want to fuck with that right now. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. Right? I find that interesting.
Cell. Okay. So our single cells here, that cell breaks off, of course. And the two cells, them cells, of course, break off in the 2 and the 4, and so forth and so forth.
Right. So, like, how the hell could that be right? Fuck, they know about this. They know about this so hard. Okay, this is basically the book of understanding Confucianism. Okay, this is basically Freemasonry, but like, I don't know, taken to the next level. Like you know, like these are like all like, you know, hexagram 53 and 52. Like, you got to know the rule. Like, you got to buy it. You got to know one rule by the next rule. You have to be taught this in a certain way, that you have to follow the rules. And I haven't done that, bud. This is just a whole lot of observations and tomfoolery and nonsensicalness. Oh yeah, I put up my paintings. It's awesome. Like, everything. It's like, they're not on the floor anymore. But yeah. So like, the coolest painting I think I got here is like when you're playing darts, you got like kitty scowling at you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You better not fucking miss. But yeah. Back to hexagrams. Okay, so hexagrams are important. I know this. I okay. And the whole predicting thing is like, you know, like God's word is what you say and what others say. And if you do the math, I think you can, I guess, find more favor in life, which is kind of where I think they're going with why this is important. But I really don't want to look all. I don't need to know more. You know how long this will take me to really... What the fuck? Anyway. I'm just gonna be so weird. I'm gonna say words like dragons and shit, I bet, and fucking nonsense. But, yeah, all the lead up is, like, basically what you need to know to, like, delve into this approach. Yeah. God damn it. What does this guy have to say about anything?
So, linearly, what we're talking about is, of course, zip to it. It stays a 3, or it goes even lower. It just disappears. Understand the universe.
Oh, understand the universe.
8, 7, 5. This is linear progression, right? In this dimension, we read from left to right. Our numbers go 0 through infinity, left to right. The 3 numbers that are missing from this are 3, 6, and 9. Okay.
Interesting.
Now 3, 6, and 9. I don't know if some of you guys may have seen it, but on Facebook a lot of the times they'll say, you know, Nikola Tesla says that if you understand the significance of 3, 6, 9, that you would understand the universe. Now, with that being said, the significance of 3, 6, 9 not being in this means throughout the replication of life in cells that the numbers 3, 6, and 9 do not exist here. Therefore, they exist outside of the third dimension. There's a 6 there. What do you mean? What are you talking about, crazy guy? Outside of the third dimension. 3s and 6s and 9s. No, I never noticed. No, they're not perfectly. 3, 3. Anyway. Huh. Continue. Now, the 3 is usually thought of as thought patterns that have low energy to them. So if you want to make a change in your life, you start off at a 3 and you put a lot of energy into it. It goes into further manifestation
Bubbling it?
to the 6.
Because it could be a 1 by
Again,
3?
more energy will take it up to
Double
the 9
bubbling a 3 is a
until it
9?
completed,
Because it's a 1 by
until it
3 and a
actually
1 by 3?
manifests.
Holy fuck.
So, and the reason why I bring this up because
And there's a difference of
the 3,
11
of
between the
course,
two?
does not come into effect because it is such a low
There
energy.
you go. There's your 3 and your
Plus
1 1.
the,
There's your fucking. Anyway.
And the cast outcome of the reading itself actually change whenever those numbers come up. Okay, we'll take a little break here, and we'll come in casting coins. And in casting these coins, whenever you do
Casting coins.
we're back talking about the I Ching. The
Jesus
first
Christ. Now he's got
and
coins.
foremost thing when considering doing a self read with the I Ching is the coins that you are going to use.
What?
Now, but it's important to before I take energy. Heads has a value of 3. Okay. Now for the throwing of the coins, that's all that we really need to know right now. As tails has a value of 2, heads has a value of 3. So I'm going to use the Chinese coins, but feel free. You can use the regular coins too.
Anyway. Okay, this is like where you gotta learn to the little dot and line language, and I don't want to do that. But not right now, at least. He's too slow. There you go. So what I also find interesting about 38, let's end on this note, okay? So this is very interesting to Kevin. I can almost see 19,000, like right here, on the diagonal. Like 115 kind of thing, 92, you know. 2, 1, 5, and a 1 is a 9. So you have everything for 1,900 to, 90 or 0. Anyway, whatever. What I find this interesting at the bottom is that you're 3858. I always say that you have to multiply by 5, right? There's only the 3 in the 2 column. And he's talking about throwing the heads and tails around with 2s and 3s, which is what reminded me of the 2s and 3s. Trigram. Okay, so like a trigram is a string of 3 letters, I guess. It's funny that, he's not using a 9, but he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Definitely seems to be a pattern here. It's like the last one would be a 2. So you're going from 1 to 2 in the most complicated fucking way possible. Is there any other 2s? No, there's no other 2s. I'm right about that. And because it's an 8 by 8, which is why you have 64 fucking hexagram bullshittery fuckery. Like, this is where we're going, people. I don't, like, it's kind of what I already do, maybe, but I just intuitively see it differently. See the things I don't even know I'm doing yet. So, this needs to be looked at. I don't know about Buddy here, okay, and his energies, but, tell me how to look at the table. Are you just going to tell me what I already just said? Because I'm confused now.
Okay. So in my hexagram don't get all bent out of shape when I'm using the word hexagram. All the hexagram is 6 different lines that I wrote up here, okay? Here. 2. There are a number of books out. Is the illustration.
Please.
So on the bottom triangle.
Okay, what are you talking about? 8, 6.
Here.
Fuck, I hope I'm better than this guy at doing shit like this.
So on the bottom trigram is always this one here on the left.
Bottom.
Match it up with the one on the right. And I come down. And for this illustration, I get 62. Okay. 62 is the
The fuck is he talking about? 62. You got 8 something, right?
Sorry, 62 is the reference that.
Why is he going
this
7-4?
calls out. Now there are several ways I can look this up.
Why are you
on
looking at
62.
7-4?
There are a number of books out there.
You suck.
That's one of them.
Oh god, you got another book.
You really have to.
Oh, another book. Jesus, you're a
Let's
fucking
go ahead and
prodigy of math.
I Ching /
What the fuck is this?
the 9.
Oh my god.